Well, he's the kind of, actually, the guy's a sociopath, but you're not supposed to judge. I mean, if I was raised in the Stanislavski school of acting, which I think is probably the tried and true sort of basic foundation for any actor. And one of the things is you're not supposed to judge, because if you are a sociopath, you're not thinking, I'm a sociopath. You think you're an okay guy. But it's an interesting dilemma to have someone who has got distasteful aspects of his character, someone who is perhaps a crook, a thief, kills people. You know, how do you take that character and access that character if he's the central character, which is the whole anti-hero problem, and finding that kind of balance. It's this kind of guy who has this ordinary thing that you can relate to, but he's this kind of, in a strange way, kind of mysterious. He now and then admits things about himself. And you see behavioral things about him that are kind of like, whoa, who is this guy? Yeah, he's kind of the guy with no name who wants to stay low-key and has a past. And some of it's probably pretty dark, but not inaccessible.
Do you think those things you say he shares with us, do you think he would have shared it with anybody that wasn't the kid?
No. No. He finds a kindred spirit in the kid. He can see himself, and he relates to him one time that he was in some kind of incarceration situation at the age of 14, so he knows what it's like to be young and being put through the institution. So he sort of relates to the kid on that level. Doesn't make him easy on the kid, but he does give the kid a break here and there, and it sort of gets to him. There's something about this kid that he thinks that's a good kid, and he reminds me of me a little bit, and I can see what his frustrations are, and I understand. So that there's a kind of a closet human being aspect to the guy as well, where he's allowed to display it to some people. You know.
What was the most difficult thing for you in this movie?
Wow. Getting up in the morning. I don't like waking up. No, difficult thing. It didn't seem that there were too many hurdles to overcome, but then I wasn't in the situation where I was like, you know, everything depended on me, like direction and stuff. When you do that, then you see what the problems are firsthand. I mean, I was aware of them, but it seemed to flow pretty smooth, and many of the characters were archetypal, but yet made not so by the execution. You know, the arch villains were, you know, they had things too that humanized them, and so, you know, it was an interesting world.